My name is Kumar Srivastava. I am part of Bank of New York's Innovation Center based in Palo Alto. I lead the product strategy team, and I have been there for a couple of years. I would answer the question whether I'm disappointed or not really with, it's too early to tell. I think we have to see what kind of products come out of this using this technology, and we have to see how those products are designed and favored or used by end users. So it's too early to tell. I think what's going to happen is we'll have issues in terms of security, privacy, quality of the output, quality of the interfaces. But I think it's a new area, it's a new set of markets, a new set of products, and so it's going to improve over time. What companies need to do to better leverage data includes a bunch of things, but at the minimum, you have to have a really good understanding of what data you need to collect, and you have to be very adamant about collecting the right data and only that data. If you don't own it, if the user hasn't given you permission, collecting it doesn't really help your actual use cases. What you're doing is you're losing trust or slowly eroding trust if your users find out that you're collecting information which you're not supposed to, which they did not authorize for. So I think understanding what you need and storing it appropriately, processing it appropriately is important. But at the end, I think, again, as I was saying earlier, it's too early to tell. I think what we'll see is we haven't thought of the ways in which data could be used. So again, I think I have a very positive outlook on what we could do with this information, especially if we start looking into bidirectional IoT products that not only give you visibility into what's happening, but also let you control and improve the state which the user is in. It's going to be, we're going to see a mixed bag when we see how companies are able to create products that are either crucial versus, just cool. What's going to happen is we'll see a mixed bag. We'll see a lot of products that come out. Some of them will end up being crucial, and some of them will end up, being basically fade away because they were cool, but it did not offer a solution to an actual problem that the user has. So at the end of the day, what companies need to do is build products that actually fit into the user's workflow and actually solve a real problem. And if you're not able to articulate what that problem is, if you're not able to verify that the problem has been solved through your product, it's going to end up being cool, and it will lose the shine that initially it might have over time because it's not really part of, users will not think of it as something crucial to their life, to their workflow and what they're trying to do every day. Absolutely. I think you can see this starting in many different industries. It starts slowly. Eventually, these technologies that seem cool in the beginning, that seem extra, or just simply they come off as things that you might want but don't really need. Eventually, technology has shown us that they become critical and crucial because for a certain subset, it becomes something that you depend on. And as the dependence grows, users start thinking of technology not as something nice to have, but something that they need to get their work done. So, for example, Uber, right? A couple of years ago, you didn't think that was going to be a big deal. Now, the first thing you think about when you want to get a cab is Uber. So technology has a way of slowly creeping into our lives and eventually becoming crucial. So I think it'll happen. Exciting, scary, and hopeful.